Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greetings everyone, my name is Kairani from Kota Malang. So, have you ever walked out of a movie theater or finished watching a movie at home feeling like your life has been completely changed? As if your outlook on life has been deeply affected and you know with absolute certainty that you are not the same person as you were before the movie. This happened to me a while ago when I watched the 2015 movie Tomorrowland. Tomorrowland made me wonder about what might happen in the future, about what kind of technologies would be developed and how it would impact our societies. Things like teleportation and flying cars. However, my excitement was quickly dampened when the movie gave me a big slap across the face and made me realize that we might not be able to experience all of that because of how bad our Earth has become. Climate change is a hot topic that has been circling around since the 90s. I'm sure most of us know the threat of climate change, but I don't think we understand the extent of destruction it could do to our planet. For example, there is a 93% chance that one of the year between 2022 and 2026 will be the warmest year to date, breaking the previous record held by 2016. Not to mention the chance for the average global temperature rising above 1.5 degrees Celsius has increased to almost 50% for the next 5 years. And the most horrifying part is, it is only expected to get worse. Yet, most of us are still living our lives casually as if the world we live now would always be around. I think the biggest part of the problem is the lack of awareness and ignorance. But I think there's hope to change this awful condition through fantasy and fiction. Fantasy is a work of literature that contains imaginative or magical stories, characters, and things that most likely don't exist in this world. Although this genre is regarded as one of the people's favorite, there are some who dismiss fantasy as less serious than other literature genres, just because it is based on someone's imagination and filled with make-believe stuff that isn't real. However, fantasy pushes people to think beyond borders and train their creativity, which can help humans reframe reality. Most of the time, fantasy presents lots of problems that we often encounter daily, but they are packaged in different ways. As Gregory Maguire said, fantasy works are an examination of our societies. Tomorrowland showed us how the Earth is crumbling in humans' hands. It is said in the movie that they face some serious threats like nuclear annihilation, planetary meltdown, governmental collapse, and others. But people are pessimistic. They don't and won't find out how to fix those disasters. Instead, they resign themselves to the prospect of this terrible future simply because that future does not ask anything of us. Sounds familiar, right? Our Earth has been suffering from a slow death caused by its occupant. Every day, we live alongside environmental issues as if we embrace the fact that our environment is deteriorating. For example, deforestation. Every hour, forests the size of 300 football fields are cut down. By 2030, the planet might have only 10% of its forests. If deforestation isn't stopped, the forests could all be gone in less than 100 years. Deforestation can also lead to other dangerous threats like nuclear annihilation, planetary meltdown, desertification, climate change, and many more. If we don't do anything soon, this could all eventually lead to the death of our planet and the annihilation of humankind. But through movies like Tomorrowland, fantasy can change our miserable future by giving awareness and encouraging people to see that there is hope for the better future if we are willing to make it happen. We can learn from the mistakes of humans in Tomorrowland and stop sitting around on our hands while the earth is crumbling all around us. Sooner or later, we have to do something. Like Casey, the optimistic protagonist who is eager to make the world a better place, we need to take action so we could make Earth a safe, healthy, and comfortable place to spend with loved ones. In the end, Tomorrowland showed us how to fix these disasters and make the Earth to fight its own demise. All around us, there are possibilities of a better future. It may sound like a fantasy today, but it is up to us to do what is necessary to make this fantasy a reality. That's all from me. Thank you so much for your nice attention, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.